Hello and welcome back to my channel R91 Motors. My channel is about to save as much as money we can for you and myself, and this is Ducati Monster 696 2012, the Plus version, and I'm going to talk a little bit about this bike. What we're going to do is going to be the project. We want to change a little bit looks of this bike and make it look a little bit better. So let's have a look, and I'm going to explain you what I'm going to change about this bike. Also, the future is going to be a lot of videos about this bike, how to remove a lot of pieces from this bike, because I need to respray, customize and all this stuff. So basically the next steps is I'm going to show you all about I'm planning to do and what's coming, what's not, and then basically you're going to see more parts of these videos of this bike actually, and the step by step how we change parts. Like I said, so basically I want to do this nice project for myself. This is my personal bike, because you see my probably previous videos about my Ducati 848 Corsa. I sold that one. It was an amazing bike. There is a review about that bike, so you can see that on my previous videos. But let's crack on. Why did I choose this bike? It's more comfortable, maybe don't look too good as my previous sport bike, but that was the super sport bike, so this is completely different. This is the naked, or the standard version as they say. But it's not going to be a review about this bike yet. It will come on the future. So basically let's start what I'm going to do, which I already start to do in it to actually show you what the difference is. So it's kind of black, I would say satin black, this bike is already, but I bought this paint satin black in here. Maybe on the camera you can't see the difference, but this is the satin black. It will be all bike basically. This is already respray ready part in here. When you look on the tongue and the little fairing, seat fairing, you maybe don't see the difference, but I can tell you there is difference. This looks a little bit more fresh and more black. This looks a little bit bluish, or maybe just faded out of the time. So let's crack on things we're going to respray today, and what's coming on the future. So today my plan is basically, which I did already the rear one, I will respray completely mudguard on the front. These red strips will come off, and I think I want to do these, maybe I was actually gonna leave the gloss black, but I'm gonna refresh them to make sure they are nice and clean again. So but mudguard full respray, satin black. Then we're probably going to move on brake calipers, but that's going to be later on, because I want to respray them as well and just do something very nice with them. I'm not 100% what color they will be, but that's on the future again. So again we move to the headlight, full satin respray. Even this is actually pretty cool thingy on the light. I know a lot of people upgrade these lights because they don't look too good, but I think let's keep original for now. Just respray all this satin black and this satin black. Obviously I need to replace the indicators, they don't look too good as well, so I try to upgrade them later on as well. Move to the front again. We got this windshield. Actually this is the Plus model, and I give you a little tip already before I do a review on this bike. The Plus 696 and the Plus version is just the two little differences. The Plus version, you got windshield in here, and also this seat cover in here, and that's it, nothing else. There is no difference whatsoever. So let's crack on again with this windshield, full respray satin black in here, and I try to do something with this, make sure it's dark as well. And I'm gonna put it back on and see how it looks. If it doesn't look too good, I will remove it full time off, because I see a lot of people does that actually. Again in here on the front you can see all these covers. I'm already ordered a lot of parts, spent some decent money basically. These will be replaced, levers will be replaced, grips will be replaced, and about the steering bar and all this stuff, I think it will go satin black as well. I just basically want to get these silver parts of the bike. I know it's original, but you're gonna see the end of the bike. That's my plan basically. Again in here, levers off, grips replaced, all this respray, and I think it will look a little bit different. And also actually what I'm planning is, I'm not 100% sure, but I think one of the forks, I think I got a little bit leak up there. It's this side in here, you can see that's no good basically. So they will come off in some point to be rebuilt or replace the parts, basically have to be serviced and fixed. I think I'm gonna respray them as well, satin black. I will try, because I know it's not easy to them, but I will try to respray them satin black as well. I don't want a silver at all on this bike. So again, we move to the tank full respray, and it looks okay. There is no scratches, there's nothing. It's just when you compare this part in here to that part in here, again on the video, on the camera, maybe it looks nice and sweet. Actually it doesn't. It's still good, but not good for me, because it could look way more better. This is full respray satin black. All this is going to be satin black, and it will look way more better, I reckon. Again, in here I already ordered covers, the carbon fiber ones for the engine cases, right side, the left side. You will see they will come. Actually they came from AliExpress. I think I pay about £85 for them. I don't know if they even gonna fit. Hopefully they will. Basically good clean out on all this engine and stuff like this, but yeah, that's coming. Engine cases, I got the crash banks coming as well, a couple of more pieces, grips, basically levers and stuff like this. All needs to be cleaned a little bit more out in here. You see the chain, someone oiled the chain big time, really crazy, and it's a little bit, not a little bit, but quite a lot of oils in here, but all this not the big job, it have to be just cleaned out. We're moving to the rear of the bike. Someone before me did actually a good job, replace already tail tidy, which is the upgraded version already. Thank you. Probably cost him a little bit money. Someone bought actually 2 brand new wheels as well, Michelin Road 6, which is happy days as well, thanks. Exhausts, probably not going to tell you this, but obviously they will be off hopefully by next week, because I ordered some different ones already as well, so we're waiting for them. I'm not too sure about this part in here, but this definitely mudguard in here, a little one, full respray, satin black. About these, I'm still thinking. I like these original, there's nothing wrong with them, they look pretty cool, but again I'm not 100% sure. But should I go black on them, satin black as well? It's a good question. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I think that's coming. Again, the engine casing will be here, carbon fiber. These boys, ugly boys in here, look at them. I don't like them, don't look too good. So today they will come off both sides, full respray satin black. All's gonna be black, satin black. I like it, and I believe it will look nice, pretty cool actually. But so where we are, these full respray satin black, we're gonna leave this for these boys in here for exhausts. Basically they will be cleaned, but again I did order already this tape, or I don't know what you bandage, I don't know what you call it, but you see some naked bikes, they got these bandage like army green or the black ones or any color basically. So that's coming as well, it's ordered. And these casings, I find these casings pretty cool. You can find them with the glass, so you can see actually your belts inside. But the question is all about the money. Do I really need it? I think it's about £500. Yeah, hell yes, that would look good, but it's 500, it's £5,000, so I'm not 100% sure. Maybe on the future, but yeah, they need to be refreshed. That looks like plastic is a little bit weared out as well, and same as this plastic in here. This one will come off, and this one will come off as well, because I want to see the belts. I know the service is done not long ago, and a full service, all been serviced nice and properly, so I like that. And yeah, that's it so far. That's what you see. So this is original how it looks. Let's have a look again. And it's not going to be one long video how I replace all these parts. It's going to be a couple of parts, and so you don't have to sit down and watch for hours and hours. remove the headlight and I'm going to show you step by step actually what I have to be done, because I never did this bike before, so I don't know as well. So let me do my job, and then later on I'm going to explain you what's coming off and what's not. It's too easy. So basically what I did is, you can see from this side in here, you see is a 10 mil basically bolts heads in here. So what did I do? I undid these two bolts from here, and basically the headlight, what it does, it just basically pushes up and comes off just like that. You see, it's actually a beautiful job. You see these little pins in here, hopefully the camera focuses. So these pins just goes in here, and you release these boys from the bottom, and that's it. Your headlight is off. Basically just now unconnect all the wirings, all the stuff, and it's good to go. Ta-da! Headlight is off, and we can see what's in here. So basically it comes off like this. The one wiring was actually pain in the ass, this white one. It broke. I will show you why. But rest of them indicators basically plug in, and this one is plug in, and basically for cluster as well. It's just a big plug in here. Nothing complicated. And now I'm basically gonna disassembly all this, get all these things off, and respray them. It's a bit ugly headlight, right? Let's make it look nice. Next steps before we start actually respraying, I'm going to remove this guard from here, basically fairing plastic, whatever you call. I'm gonna remove that one. You use some Allen keys in here. As you see, the headlight is so easy to work with this bike. Again, Ducati guys, I'm telling you, the guys who do the bikes they own, basically change the stuff on the bike, they are the best bikes I ever worked with. And I remember I did actually jobs with at least the 45 bikes, at least, and kind of different brands as well. But yeah, let's move on. This is coming off, and also these two boys is coming off as well for the belt. Your rectifier in here, screwed in with two screws in here. So let's remove these two boys, and that's it. You just come off like a puzzle, like a Lego, easy. Let's remove this rectifier, and another part is off of this bike. These belt covers in here, what I see basically is 1, 2, 3, 4 screws, basically 4 bolts. Let me try to remove these. See the 4 bolts in here, and the 3 are same measurement. One is a bit longer. The longest one actually goes in here, just right there, an engine casing in here, in case you didn't know. And that's it. This is how you take these things off. So belts in here, to me, looks brand new, to be honest. They're really new. And yeah, happy days. So now we move on. As you see, all front is off. Couple of cases is off in here as well, and we're gonna move to the tank fairings. Luckily, actually, I see this already before. Tank fairings actually coming off separately. You don't have to remove all tank like 848 Corsa. It's basically what you see is a tank in 848, but this one is just the fairings, which we're gonna remove quite a lot Allen key bolts in here. So we got these boys already off. The headlight, the belly belly fairings, the belt fairings, front mount guard, also this windscreen, and this is already resprayed. Happy days. So yeah, let's move on and remove this tongue fairing, and basically we put bike back in the garage and start work with these all parts, clean them, prepare them for respray. So we got a little bit more. Got one more in here. So good. As you see, that was a pretty easy job. So the tank is off. That's the actually real tank in here. As you see, what we got in here, air is coming in here. The holes, basically, yeah, nicely actually built the tank, and easy to remove as well. So that's the pieces in here. So now I just gonna cut this one off. I'm gonna crack on with the respray. I'm not gonna show you on a video how I do respray with these ones, because I'm not I got experience really good, but I'm not professional, so I don't think I'm the guy who can actually teach you how to respray it. I do the good job, but again, like I said, I'm not professional, so I don't think I have to show you all that stuff online. But listen, if you want me to show you how to respray and all this stuff, I did a lot jobs, a lot bikes, and I can give you little tips and that. But yeah, so let's crack on. Let me respray all this stuff and we start putting stuff back on the bike. So basically all parts are resprayed. I did all today. As you see, I took them off and respray, and now it's time to put them back. So this is the first video. All these parts will be going back, and obviously in the future, as soon as I'm going to receive my exhaust, the handlebar grips and all this stuff, it's going to be part 2, and maybe we're going to jump on the part 3, which I think it will happen. So basically, yeah guys, let me clean all this stuff in here, and let's crack on and put these all parts we sprayed back and see how it looks. So guys, finally, did you see already them pieces? I put them back on the tongue, rear fairing, these belt covers as well. I checked, actually the belts are brand new. We got this stuff in here, as you see, this boy in here with nice silver up there and satin black in here. Also try to focus this camera. Basically it looks way more better with these black fairings on it, and it's only start. This is the first part. I'm actually pretty happy. It looks already better. I'm still waiting for stickers, so basically stickers have to go back on the tongue also up there, and I got a couple of more pieces coming up. Let's try to focus this camera. So yeah, it looks definitely better. If you enjoyed this first part, subscribe to my channel, smash that like button as well, because more stuff is coming on this bike, way more. I got exhaust coming, crash bangs, the engine casings, bandages or whatever you call on exhaust pipes, exhaust themselves. I mean, these red strips will come off, refresh the alloys. I mean, let's make this bike look ridiculously good. And this is just a naked bike, just a standard bike, Ducati Monster 696 Plus. And yeah, I'm gonna cut this video down. Basically, this was the first part. Second part we're gonna upgrade with, it probably will come in a week or two, so second part will not come as fast because I'm still waiting for delivery to get all these parts back. And yeah, and hopefully you like this video, enjoy it. You see a couple of pieces I've removed off. Work with this bike is just amazing. He started looking way more better, to be honest. I don't know, hopefully you see that in the video, but he's more fresh. And actually I start to enjoy it. The handlebars, handle grips, levers, all this is going to be upgraded. Also the respray of these bad boys in here, they don't look too good. And I reckon, honestly, this bike will look awesome. This bike will look good. So yeah, thanks for watching, and see you next videos, guys. Also, I forget to mention, I got this KTM Duke as well. I got a little project on this one. Basically it's nice, pretty cool bike. I love it. So this is, I got already some videos out there, but it's going to be a little bit more about this bike as well. So yeah, thanks, and see you next video.